SQL Interview Question and Answer, question number 30. How do you delete duplicate records present in a table using SQL? This question is asking about, suppose you have given a table and you identified table contains duplicate records. Then how can you delete those duplicated records present in a table? After confirming duplicate records present in a given table, we can use any one of following methods. All methods are using subquery and SQL functions. First one, using ROWID and MAX function with group by statement. Second method, using ROWID and row number function. And third one is using ROWID and dense rank function. First of all, what is ROWID? ROWID is a pseudo column. That means it is a false column for a table, but it provides physical address for each rows, which are completely distinct values. One of the main applications of ROWID is to delete duplicate records present in a table. That's why we are using here ROWID to delete the duplicated records present in a table. Suppose we have given here sample table data. Table name is account underscore info underscore 2. I'm going to observe how many columns and how many records are there. I'm going to present with ROWID. That's why let me start with select a dot star, where a is alias name, comma, ROWID from account info 2, alias name a, order by 1. Order by 1 means order by first column. After running this code, it will give us a result as shown below. That means table contains 6 records, and total it is showing here 4 columns. Fourth column is here ROWID. From this table, record 1, 2 and 3, these 3 rows are repeated. They have same value, account number, name and account type, but ROWID is different. That's why ROWID can be applicable to delete the duplicated records. Let me go through first method, that is using ROWID and max or min function with group by statement. To delete the rows from the table, we use delete statement. Delete from table name, account info 2, where ROWID not in, select max ROWID from account info to table, group by account number, name and account type. That means I am going to take the maximum ROWID from this table by grouping account number, name and account type. For example, in case of first 3 rows, max ROWID is here third one, because it has here AAF. That's why it is saying here delete all the rows but keep max ROWID. That's why it will keep this third row and it will delete first and second row. Similarly, in case of row number 5 and 6, row number 5 is maximum ROWID because it has AAD, and it will delete second row, which is AAB. In this way, we can apply ROWID to delete duplicated records from a table. After running this code, we are going to check data present in the table. We start with select star from account info 2. Then the result is as shown below, which contains only 3 rows. These 3 rows are completely distinct with each other. That means these are, after removing duplicated records, these are the final record present in a table. Second method is using row ID and row number function. To delete rows from the table, we use delete statement. Delete from table name. Table name is account info 2, where row ID in select row ID from select row ID, comma, row number over partition by account number, order by account number. Let me give its name row number, where row number and row ID are completely different. From account input to table, where row number is greater than 1. From this code, we are trying to delete all the records having row number greater than 1. But it has used partition, that means the row number, partition by window is account number. When we run this code, then it will delete all the duplicated records, and after that we can check final record present in the table by using select star from account info 2. After running this code, we will get result as shown below, which is completely same as previous one. That means which is exactly same result. Third method, by using row ID and dense rank function. Again, to delete the rows from the table, we use same statement, delete statement, delete from table, table name account info 2, where row ID in select row ID from, we have used here again nested subquery, and we have used here dense rank function. Select row ID, comma, dense rank over partition by account number, order by row ID. Let me give its name dense rank number. From account info to table, where dense rank number greater than 1. If there is a records present dense rank number greater than 1, then it will delete it. After running this code, that means after deletion, we will check the record by using select star from account info 2, and we will obtain the result as shown below, which is exactly same as previous two method. That means it has only 3 records, which are completely distinct records. In this way, we can delete duplicated records present in a table by using different 3 methods. Let me run those code in our Oracle developer window and observe the result. This is Oracle developer window where I am going to run those code which I explained before. First of all, we have given here account info 2 table. Let me check how many records it has. By using select star from account info 2, it displays here 6 records and 3 columns. Columns are account number, name, and account type. Next step is I am going to display row ID. To display row ID, we use here alias name A. That's why select a dot star, comma, row ID from account info 2, where alias name is A, order by 1. That means sorting by first column. Let me run this code and observe the result. This is our result here. Fourth column is showing here row ID, where row ID value is completely different with each other. That means row ID provides the physical address for each row. That's why we can use row ID to delete duplicated records present in a table. Let me go through first method. First method is we have here using a row ID and max or min function with group by statement. I have used here max function. To delete rows from the table, we use delete statement. Delete from table name, account info 2, where row ID not in select max row ID from account info 2 by grouping account number, name and account type. Basically, this code is saying that delete all the row ID other than maximum row ID from each group. We are grouping here by account number, name and account type. Let me run this code and observe the result. It says here 3 rows deleted. Let me check our data. After deletion, we have only 3 records. These 3 records are completely distinct records. That means those records are after deleting duplicate records. Next step is I am going to use a second method. Before using second method, I am using same table. That's why I have to roll back data. In this table, save point is created, where save point is data insert underscore 2. That's why I am going to roll back up to that point to use the same data for next 2 following steps or following 2 methods. Let me roll back data up to save point. Roll back complete. Let me check data. It should come here 6 record. It has 6 records. Then I'm using here second method, that is using a row ID and row number function. Again, to delete the data, we use delete statement. Delete from account info 2, where row ID in select row ID from select row ID, comma, row number over partition by account number, order by account number. Give its name row number from account info 2, where row number greater than 1. From this code, we have used here nested subquery, and we are trying to delete all the records having a row number greater than 1 by partition account number. That's why it will delete duplicated records. Let me run this code and observe the result. It says here 3 rows deleted. Let me check final result after deletion. This is our final result. It has only 3 records, where 3 records are completely distinct records. Again, to use same table for the third method, I have to roll back data. That's why let me roll back. Roll back complete. Let me check data. It should contain 6 records. That's correct, because data has rolled back. Let me use third method. Third method is using a row ID and dense rank function. Delete from account info to table, where row ID in, select row ID from select row ID. That means the nested subquery is used. Dense rank function is applied here over partition by account number, order by row ID. Here order by is different, row ID, but in case of row number, order by is we have used account number. Let me provide its name dense rank number from account info 2, where a dense rank number greater than 1. That means it will delete all the row ID having dense rank number greater than 1. Let me run this code and observe the result. 3 rows deleted. Finally, let me check its result. We have only 3 records, which are completely distinct. In this way, we can delete duplicated record present in the given table by using SQL. That's all about question number 30. Thank you.